I'm ready. I didn't have my mic off to this side.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
This is a big episode. This is a very special
Massive
episode. Of the podcast.
Very,
We're
very
not even going
special.
to talk about the industry because we have too much to talk about. Here.
TBG.
For those of you that don't know what it stands for.
What does that stand for, Yusuf?
I don't even know. Tuner Battlegrounds. So we actually have a special podcast this week. Thank you guys again for joining. We are going to be talking about our Tuner Battlegrounds. What season are we on again?
12.
Season
12,
12.
baby.
Wow. Season 12. And we are going to be talking about some of the competitors' amazing cars and the contest this year. It's pretty stacked up.
Yep, it's crazy. It's a lot
crazy.
of really, really great builds.
So how many cars are we down to now, or how many did we
16.
weed out? So 16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 16. We weeded out a lot of cars. Unfortunately, there were a lot of them that were very, very cool builds. But to be honest, we had some heavy hitters, and
Yeah.
I mean, the votes don't lie. It wasn't us.
the
who
votes
chose
don't
them.
lie.
Yep.
Where's,
I would have liked to choose, frankly.
Adam always
Next
wants
year,
to
I want to be a
control
judge.
TBG.
I just want to have a vote that's worth like 100 votes. Just once.
Speaking of votes that are worth 100 votes, to all of the competitors. So, if you guys think you're pulling a sneaky on us,
oh,
You're
so
not.
sneaky.
and you say, and you all of a sudden have 380 votes from Bangladesh from the same IP address,
We know.
we know we're not stupid.
We will redeem that credit card, and we will find out.
We
Don't
do
redeem,
catch you
don't
cheating. We do
But
delete
we catch
those.
you cheating. We delete all of the cheating votes.
Stop cheating. You're wasting your money. You're playing yourself.
You're playing yourself.
You paid some dude in Bangladesh $20 for whatever amount of votes. He just took your $20, bro. You got
And
nothing.
we are using the Bangladesh example because somebody out there actually did them from Bangladesh in this voting.
It's true.
And
And it happens every season, unfortunately.
yeah.
Not just
And
necessarily
we
Bangladesh.
catch you.
We'll give you a warning first off, you know, and remove your votes. But if we see it again, you're kaput. You're out of
Yes.
here.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's not sneaky. We know. We
We're
catch
not
you
dumb.
every time. We've
Yep.
caught you every year.
This
Sorry.
is not a sneaky
We've
link
never
at
let
the
somebody
website.
cheat their way into SEMA.
And if
Save
somebody
that for the bro dozers.
and if somebody did cheat their way into SEMA, you're a really good cheater because we look for it.
Or you're a Miata that doesn't run.
Ouch.
I would love to get that guy on the podcast.
No, it's happening.
What was
now.
going through your head
Oh,
when you
Jesus.
snuck into SEMA? That would be a kind of cool aspect.
I got you.
Yep.
All right, so TBG 12. Oh.
TBG 12.
I
So
think it's that.
we are going to run through some of the cars. We have some video submissions, stuff like that. So you guys get to see more information on the cars and
Oh,
yeah, decide who you want to vote for, unbiased, or even if you're really biased, like go ahead, do your thing.
Some minor technical difficulties with the
good enough,
microphone.
I
I don't
Alright.
think it's technical. I think it's
And
like
while we're
hardware.
here dealing with technical
Okay.
difficulties,
It'll be
Just
let's,
wedge your laptop under it.
let's not forget that it is sponsored by our one and only Liqui Moly.
We love
What
Liqui Moly.
creation is that? I hate everything going on there.
no.
Yeah, shout out to Liqui Moly.
Honestly,
Not only for the cool tin mugs, but for sponsoring TBG for how many years? How many? Does anybody even know? Because I don't even know. Many, many years.
honestly, Liqui
I
Moly
mean-
just makes good oil and good additives. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check it out on our YouTube. We fixed my Lexus.
And crazy cleaning products, because they got some juice that works. But
juice.
Until Harjon puts a bunch of different products on your windshield.
hey,
Oh my God.
hey, oh, okay, guys. All
My-
right, we're
I-
having a good podcast. All right, let's not ruin it.
Okay, so
Without further ado,
Physical. All right, we got some of the stages here.
so what you're
battles.
looking at on screen is our top 16, is it not? These
Yes,
are,
it is.
And they're
Yes,
already seeded into their ongoing battles.
Yep.
There's some pretty good ones here.
Ooh, round stage 2, battle 1.
I have some thoughts. Let's move on from that.
honestly, I feel like all of the pair-ups for this are very well matched.
Damn.
Oh, I guess we go into number one here.
Okay,
Number 1.
initial impressions. I think I'm probably gonna end up siding with the Mazda.
Same. I don't get to
Interesting.
choose, but
Our opinions are strictly our opinions.
Yeah.
We do not vote. We don't get to choose. There's no bias. There's nothing of
I don't
that.
Yeah.
even vote in elections.
We don't assist with you winning
That's a
TBG,
vote in your elections.
but we can definitely roast you along the way.
Okay, this Mazda's period correct. MX-3s are very cool in general.
Trippy bodywork.
The G35 looks cool.
Does it?
But it does have the wrap that no one likes.
Yeah, he's really checking all the boxes of things I don't like. Again,
Yeah, I
not
guess
up
this
to
is
me.
the anti-Adam car.
Yeah. Exposed hardware, body lines deleted, wrap that sucks, taillights or something.
Carbon trunk.
I mean, carpet trunks can be cool.
I'm not a fan of
DuckTales?
wheels
Spiky
that
lug
are
nuts.
that deep dish.
Strange diffuser end plates that are just there.
Spiky lug nuts.
But you know what? If you like your car, I like your car. Go ham, dude.
Go out.
You've obviously
So,
put work into it. So that's what's
We're
important.
going to now check out some videos from these competitors.
Oh, we get to see videos.
We
Yeah,
see videos we
each
get to
one
see
has
around them.
submitted a video file.
Let's go. Now we get to see the real
My name is
walkarounds.
Jordyn Brazeau, and this is my LS swap 2006.
Ooh, honeycomb.
LS swapped.
We love an LS swap.
So
I mean, I could have
please,
guessed that.
Bear with me here. I'm from Canada.
Hell yeah,
It's
brother.
winter, and it is build season, so we are currently floating.
All right. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of hard. Okay, trunk is sick.
Some of the flares of all time.
This is considerably better than that photo he used.
Go vote for us on Tuner Battlegrounds!
You gotta get back to work.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you guys all for your votes so far. We made the top 16. Let's see if we can make the top 8.
What's up, PASMAG? My name is Renato Ponte. I drive a 1993
Hot
fully
Wheels collection
customized
flex.
Mazda
I rate
MX.
it.
Toronto Maple Leafs
Top
flex.
16
Yo,
Tuner
go Renato.
Battleground. Don't forget to vote for me.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's orange.
Those carbon mirrors, or is that just painted that gray? I
That's
don't
a
know. That's still.
Fiberglass or carbon dash.
This is crazy.
That's like the angriest looking.
Is his license plate Tabernacle time?
That neck.
That's one of the best license
I
plates
hate those
I've
wheels
ever
more
seen.
than anything.
There's parts of this I don't like, but the workmanship is crazy.
The workmanship's insane.
I don't envy the body guy, and if that was you, Renato, I really don't envy you for that body work.
Are
That
we
sounds
allowed
like
to
hell.
say our opinions?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, the whole thing is our opinions, right?
Okay.
It's on loop right now.
Infiniti G35.
So-
Welcome back.
So please. bear
Who?
with
Okay.
me here.
Which of
I'm
these
from
two
Canada.
cars would
It's
you rather?
winter.
I'd rather drive the G35. I would rather be seen in the Mazda.
Interesting. That's a good.
I had a Mazda as my first car. I still have a soft spot for like tuner era Mazdas. I just like it. I don't like orange though, so that'd be a weird.
I love
Orange,
the
yeah.
orange. I don't like anything else about the aesthetics of that
right.
car.
More fun to drive. Definitely the G35.
Oh, definitely,
without a
definitely,
question.
definitely.
It's
Without
a driver's
question.
car, and I think like
And
it.
big ol' LS.
Yeah.
Big ol' LS.
It's definitely like you could drift that thing, and that's like perfect prime drift
This
setup.
autonomy.
Tires are expensive.
Yeah.
Those wheels.
With those wheels, freaking.
No, he's got a color scheme going on. He's working it out. I think that's gonna be a tight race.
This is
I
gonna
don't
be-
know what the vote totals were for stage 1, so I can't be like, oh, this person has X support more. But they're seeded appropriately, right? Like they're seeded based on.
To be honest, this is a
Some
very
sort of
fair
metric.
seed because, in my opinion, I feel like this is going to be a generational vote. If you're like
Yeah.
under the age of like 27, you're going to vote for the G35.
Yeah,
If you're
this is
over
like
that, you're gonna vote for
two
the-
different subsects of automotive culture for sure.
But they're both very cleanly done. They're both
yeah,
well
way to
executed.
execute.
Yeah.
taste aside. They're both very well executed. So let's see what happens.
I admire the cohesiveness of the MX3.
I
I've never
agree.
driven an MX3. I don't think I fit in an MX3, but I don't know. I don't know what that's like.
Okay.
What else we got?
All right. What's next?
Next seed. Next seed.
That's exciting. though.
All right. So our votes on this one before we pass.
G35.
G35.
I don't. Should we be saying our votes?
Our predictions. Our predictions.
We don't want
Our
to sway.
We're not swaying.
Oh,
but-
my prediction.
But I know. But this is the thing. I know the numbers.
Oh, are they already voting?
Yeah, people are voting right now, so I don't want to say anything.
Oh yeah.
can't
So
say
you.
that.
I won't
vote.
say anything, but you guys can make your.
What's your
predictions.
prediction?
My prediction is the G35. My deep soul feeling is the MX3 for how much work went into the body work.
Very similar. All right. Let's go.
Interesting.
Next round.
What is going on, guys? Tony's Classics here. And with me is
hey.
my 1991
Sweet car cover, first of all.
Marlboro Benz. So thank you so much, top 16.
That's a sick microphone.
Please go vote for me, Tuner
Is that a wrench?
Battlegrounds.
Sort of.
No,
'cause
that's
we
the
could be
thing on the side of the
smoking
car.
a cigarette, doing some donuts in the desert. So stay tuned and follow for some more, because let's go to Vegas,
What a guy.
baby. Cheers.
This is my 2002
Didn't show the
BMW
for
M3.
all, just
Please vote
flexed
for
on
me
us.
at tunerbattleground.com.
I remember this one.
Copyright music.
Yeah, we're demonetized.
It's a good video.
Lots of cool stuff in this car.
Oh my God. No.
Digital dash.
That's
What
gorgeous.
is that? What game console was that?
intentions, so you better watch your back.
Nah, this thing is sick.
Not bad.
This is cool.
I like that Tony didn't show us the car whatsoever, so we can't evaluate it. But we know the car, and it's pretty damn cool. So that's going to be a tight one.
This is going to be a tight one.
I think that's the battle
Yeah.
to watch so far, in all honesty.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like whoever wins this one is going to have, like, they're going to be a strong competitor.
I think you go right to the top 4. If
They're
going to
be a very strong competitor, whoever wins this
Because
battle.
both these guys are really popular online, too. They have a following. They have people watching.
They're both so different. That's the issue, because the Mercedes is so nostalgic. It's a very unoriginal yet very original build. I don't know how to explain that in a
new
better
take
way.
on an old look.
Exactly.
I'm a sucker for old motorsports liveries, so hell yeah, Anthony.
But the M3 is just sick. Just an M3. Yeah. We love M3s. This
But
is
not
gonna be a
even
tough
that.
one.
Like, it's done so cleanly. The interior on that M3 is just. It's just. Are you a Merc guy or a Beamer guy?
I like the sleeperishness of it. Like the carbon hood kind of gives away the game, but from the outside, you know, looking forward, it doesn't look like, oh my god, this is crazy modified until you
Also,
open the door.
I really hope Tony keeps going, because that guy is a very entertaining man.
Yeah, I want to see him
very
smoking and doing donuts in the desert, like he said.
To be honest, this is also gonna be a tough one in terms of the matchup, because these are strong competitors for one another. I'm gonna lean towards the Mercedes because it's just like nostalgic in a really cool way. I like it a lot.
It's yeah.
My prediction.
Mercedes stands out a lot more. I think it's gonna get a lot of appearance votes.
Yeah, I think you get the vote from people who are like on the fence, just out there voting for their friend in another battle, and then like going through the brackets.
Yeah.
Any of the older guys or anyone who recognizes like Marlboro Motorsports livery is like, oh yeah, that one.
Because I'm not going to necessarily say that the M3 is basic, but just looking at the two photos, M3 is extremely well done. It's just less of an eye catcher.
Yeah,
If that makes
I see
sense
what
to
you
me.
mean.
That's my thought process behind it. They're both extremely cleanly done, and whoever wins this one is going to make it pretty freaking fun.
Yeah, I think this
to
is
be honest, in my
this is
opinion.
the one
I
to
think
watch
I think
right
it follows the same suit. I'd rather drive the M3. I'd rather be seen in the Mercedes.
Yep.
So
Just to reiterate again, these are just our predictions. We have legitimately zero say. If somebody enters a 1993 Chevy Cavalier that's on 3 mismatched wheels, and somehow you guys all voted to the top, it'll win. We have zero say. So I just want to reiterate that.
That's why Julia's been dead silent, because she knows too much.
I do know too
She
much.
knows a lot.
Okay, next pair up. Next pair up.
This is my 2016 Scion FRS. Car is currently sitting on 18 by 13 square wheels, SSR Vienna Kreis wheels,
Sick
minus
wheels.
40 and minus 30 offset in the front. Car is currently paint matched to OEM factory color. My car is 629 out of 1,000. It's limited edition to Scion.
Oh shit!
And with the Rocket Bunny V3, it is sitting with a Cybon VS style hood with dress-up bolts and much more. Shout out to those of you who voted and gave me the opportunity to make top 16. And if you wouldn't mind heading on over to tunerbattlegrounds.com and giving a vote for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, this is Nico. This is my 2013 Lincoln MKZ 2.0
Hell yeah.
Eco Boost. Please vote for me on Tuner Battlegrounds 365. Thank you.
So the car has a black label interior conversion, Zen carbon fiber steering wheel with
That is
RPM lights and GT paddles, Banks dual super gauges with snow performance methanol gauge, carbon fiber overlay, blue suede and white stitching, Brom Oru series seats and harness bar, 5-point harness, suede wrapped headliner with starlights. It's got airlift 3P, methanol tank and battery relocation in the trunk. It's got CPE bolt-ons, Tune Plus ethanol sensor, XDI high pressure fuel pump, 2000cc injectors. It's got a built bottom end with a ported and polished head, big turbo, 4-port water methanol system, making 470 wheel horsepower on race gas and methanol.
Every time I see that car, my mind is like further blown. At
Right?
I have a
what's
bone to
going
pick.
on.
I have
It's
a
very
bone to pick.
so unique.
I have a bone to pick.
What's that?
Here we go.
When people get those like fake license plates with their Instagram handles, but they just put them in their dash or put them next to their real one. Okay, either A, don't have one, B, take off the 2 screws that your actual license plate is held on and put it on your car when you're at a show. Pick one or the other. That guy just had his like stuff in his trunk jam, like brother. Like that's terrible. Like
I think this is another battle to watch because it's kind of a generational thing. It's like, I'm not disparaging the FRS. I actually think that's one of the better Rocket Bunny FRSs we've ever seen. Painted, hell yeah. But like, it's kind of the battle between like a very well executed thing that's been done a lot of times, or a very well executed like off the wall, totally
random
unique,
build.
like one of one, strange platform, strange mods, strange colors. Like that's cool.
You're totally right.
This is an interesting one.
I like them both. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
I'm gonna be
in
honest.
this one.
Taste-wise, I'm not a fan of the Lincoln, but build quality-wise, I can very easily like recognize how much work went into that time, effort.
I think I'm just
and the
not a
build
fan
quality.
of the color scheme, but I'm just picky that way. I think a different color scheme would set that off so hard.
Like I just don't like the gold with the blue.
Gold wheels, that's not my jam.
I don't know. I feel like it works for that.
I'm gonna be honest.
It does work.
I don't like the window trim gold, but that's obviously a
The
preference,
window
but,
trim,
But I don't know. It kind of works with the blue.
But then
'cause
it's
it is
also like
like I'm saying, the car is very well executed.
I like how
It's not my
insane
taste.
it is. Like when you see the interior, you're like, oh my god.
You also
this is so
need to
cool.
have it look like that in order for people to be like, oh, this is not just like a regular car, and then it kind of gets
you gotta walk
further.
the line.
The FRS just feels way too cookie cutter. Right
It
now.
does feel, but at the same time, the fact that his paint, you can see his like panel gap, fit and finish stuff like that.
I like
wheel
that he's
fitment,
on those
stuff like that.
SSRs. He's not like another dude on a random 3-piece friggin' AG wheel or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I'm on BNGR forged wheels. They're out of Mississippi. They're all handmade in house. No, they're not. They're from Alibaba.
Okay, so what would you rather drive and what would you rather be seen in?
I think the BRZ both.
I was gonna say the same because I've driven BRZs and they've driven
fun.
great.
They're
They're
fun.
like a 240.
A
They
BRZ
look
is a
cool.
new 240.
Pretty much on the same page as you guys. Honestly, the extra power with the Lincoln would be nice.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Lincoln for just the weirdness reason. I'm always gonna vote for like the weird, well executed.
To be honest, I feel like this is another generational vote because
100%.
if you are 37 and looking at that BRZ, you're gonna say, "What in tarnation is going on
Wait.
here?"
No one's 37.
Have you guys mad at him? Come on.
Yeah, I'm pretty close, bro. Watch your say.
But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's a tough one again. But I'm gonna lean towards the BRZ in my opinion. And yeah, they're both very well done. Though.
So these are like 3 straight tough matchups.
Man, I want to get somebody with a clap box versus somebody with a nice car because I want to roast you. I'm so excited.
Speaking of 3 straight, this is the 3rd straight year Liqui Moly has been the presenting sponsor.
4th.
Is it 4th straight year?
Year.
Oh my god, see, that's how long it's been.
Again, huge shout out to Liqui
forgetting.
Moly, sponsorship or not sponsorship. We run your oil in all of our cars. We all love it. Keeps your engines lasting healthy. You beat the hell out of your car. You beat the hell out of your car, especially body wise when you crashed into the wall.
Freaking get a
Liqui
new
Moly
joke.
can't fix
Get
that
a
one.
new
Sorry,
joke.
sorry. Get a new joke. There you go.
No, they basically fixed
I like that
the
one, so I didn't-
annoyingness of my Lexus.
Yeah, honestly, like it keeps my S15 healthy. I beat the living crap out of that car. I've put 150,000 kilometers / 90,000 miles in a year and a half of
Hell yeah.
use on that car. Liqui Moly's kept that engine tip top.
What else do we have?
Next one.
Let's see the 4th.
Guys, my name's Jay Tinerella. This is my 2019
it's the homie James.
Subaru WRX. Vote for me at tunerbattlegrounds.com.
Big flex.
It's a lot
That's
of
new
camber.
this year. He just got airlift.
It's a lot of camber in the rear.
So he was in our top 4 last year
Oh,
That's right.
and did a couple changes. So the wrap,
Oh, that's
wheels,
fire.
that's sick,
and
that's sick.
For a
the,
more complete look at the build, you
suspension.
can view it on my profile at tunerbattlegrounds.com. Please vote for me in the top 16.
Honestly, some wild graphics going on.
I know.
I really like the door jam graphics.
My name is Omar,
Are-
Jimenez, and this is my 1995 Mazda RX-7.
I love this thing. not gonna
Hell
lie.
yeah.
All right. Just a color.
Oh, we're demonetized again.
Is this the weekend?
Hard done sing over it.
Do you like the way I flick my
Oh, the Kevlar.
that's
I'm
hard.
muting your mic, Hardon.
This is like what I want out of an RX-7.
Except you don't fit in them.
Yes.
And I don't fit in them.
You don't fit?
It's a car for
It's
me,
so
I guess.
tight.
If you put a
Like, I'm
seat on the
borderline.
floor, I
Vote
might.
for me at
Might.
Tuner Battlegrounds.
Okay.
AI to do his
Yeah,
read?
like I've had
That's
2 FDs. One of them was with a floor mount Brid Lomax fixed back. The other one was stock seats.
Could you put a helmet on?
Brid, yes, but at the same time, the issue with the Brid was it was so hard to get in and out of the car that it was like a nuisance.
Yes.
Stock seat, I could not put a helmet on. Neither were sunroof cars. Both were right-hand drive 93s. Also, the issue isn't going to be the actual space, the pedal box.
It's the fact that you go to the side. It's
so
like
at the time, I was working at somewhere that I had to wear steel toe boots, and I commuted with that car.
That's no bueno.
Like with my Bluntstones, and I'm size 10. You could not hit, like I could not wear them while driving physically because it would hit both pedals.
The pedal box is like this wide at most. It's like really big.
Anyways, after our small talk about our feet sizes,
yet again, tough battle, generational battle. I
don't think it's generational.
You don't think so?
Okay.
Very new school, very old school.
The one on the right, the FD is a driving car, and you can tell he made it to just enjoy, beat the hell out of cars and coffee sometimes. The one on the left, the attention to detail, again, regardless of taste.
Yeah.
The attention to detail, those
show
car
stuff.
Whoever wrapped that car deserves a crazy.
Is that all a wrap?
I
don't like the door jam graphics and all that.
But I'm saying the door jam graphics
have to be wrapped.
But I'm saying whoever did the quality work on that to follow the outside of the car and wrapping around, insanity.
Really well done.
The attention to detail.
Did you see the WRX at the auto show? It had a TMNT.
Yeah.
The CS.
Oh, okay. Yes, I saw that.
That thing was crazy.
It is the same sort of idea for the door jams.
Again,
cool.
my issue with VA, WRXs, and STIs is that, or I'm not sure if WRXs are called VA, is that it doesn't matter what you do to them. You can never be crazy original with them because there are just a lot of them that are built.
It's like WRXs, BMWs, kind of.
Modern BMWs, WRXs, BRZs.
FRS, yeah.
FRS, BRZ. It doesn't matter what you do to them. They all kind of blend in.
He says, yes, it's a wrap, and he did it himself.
What?
That's crazy.
Good stuff, James.
But this one is just
I
so
do like
well done.
I like the design. It's at least it's not
like the
the
design too.
freaking stupid geometric shapes that you see.
Yeah, it's
the
very
triangles and stuff like that. I do like it's like a different type of look. There is a lot of forged carbon fiber-esque parts on it.
The attention to detail is just insane on that car.
It is insane. And then Omar's Mazda is kind of just like very clean.
Perfect driving car.
I think
and
that,
also some details like the carbon Kevlar wing blade on the end plate is so friggin' cool.
I think this is a tough one. Again, this is crazy how tough these are because usually I'm very critical and very mean towards people, but the FD is the perfect get out and Sunday cruiser, rip the hell out of your car and enjoy. The WRX is a perfect, I want to go to import this show or that import, well, all shows are called import something now. But you just want to go to a show.
Yeah.
Export Fest, yeah. But yeah, and it's just a good show car, the WRX. It sounds really good.
All right,
probably still reliable too.
What would you rather drive and what would you rather be seen in?
FD for both, because the Subaru is just also you can't make a VA like if you full carbon wide body 2JZ swap 2,000 million horsepower in a VA WRX.
Yeah,
somebody's still gonna walk by it at a car show, but you can also acknowledge the attention to detail, and a DIY wrap is insane.
I'm gonna say rather drive the Subaru because I know I don't fit in the RX-7, but I love the RX-7 so much more.
I think it might be both votes for Subaru.
This is a tough one.
Really?
This is gonna be a tough one again.
That's another tough one. Wow, what a top 8 so far. Or 8 of 16.
Yeah.
What else we got?
We're halfway there.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Love this car.
For me on Tuner Battlegrounds. Thank you so much.
Now, okay, for my initial prediction.
Air jacks, what the heck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This thing's proper.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I remember it. My bad.
Yeah, weren't you here on the podcast?
Oh, no, that's the one he missed.
One I missed.
This thing is hard, dude.
Yeah, this one goes crazy.
So this is my prediction for the TVG 12 winner.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? That's not an unfair
This
prediction.
isn't an unfair prediction.
That was my.
Diaz, this is my 1985 Toyota Corolla GTS.
Oh no!
Why does this have to be the matchup? Why can't they
This
both
is
go on?
such a hard matchup.
I hate this.
On the outside, we have JDM Trano bumpers, front and back, OEM side skirts, OEM Toyota auto cover flip-up lights.
No.
Custom built.
I hate that these two are
SSR
matched up.
MK2s, 14 by 8.5 inches wide. We have Recaro front seat. We have Tom's parts from Japan.
Damn.
This is literally the
Rear
perfect
Custom back
8.6.
deck, also from Japan.
It doesn't get better.
TRD fiberglass style wing in the back, and a lot of other custom parts and goodies. I hope you like what you see. Please vote for me on Battlegrounds.com.
Now that is a generational freaking.
Whoever put these together makes me so mad.
Did we see this car in person at the?
It's all based on votes.
Formula Drift, New Jersey.
It was
the owner of the car.
Apparently.
The 8.6 was.
The 8.6 was at Formula Drift, New Jersey. In person, it's just as good as the photos.
That is quite literally the best. That's a
one.
perfect 8.6. If you wanted to build like a picture perfect Toyota AE86, I don't think you can do better.
No, like I saw that car, just to make sure it's the right one, obviously, but I saw that car in person at our Tuning 365 show at Formula Drift, New Jersey last year. It is so, like, perfectly done.
Well, this seems like a good time to say that if you made it this far, you're all winners, because I'm going to be really sad that one of these is going home.
Nah,
they're
man.
both sick. That is one of the craziest BMWs of that generation ever built.
Yeah.
And then maybe the best AE86.
This is
the issue. This is a full generational.
This is another one where it's going to be who's got the more support via generation.
There, like, I actually can't even make a decision.
I would never be able to choose. I think just by a hair the 8.6, but I'm a JDM nerd.
No,
like it's not.
I think.
But which one would I rather drive? BMW.
I'd rather be seen and drive the BMW, and I think
I wouldn't.
Probably gonna win.
I wouldn't rather be seen in the BMW because you just look like another BMW guy to people that don't know. You just look like another bro, M340i intake downpipe tune, bro.
Yeah.
You just look like that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. The issue is there is more done to the M3 visually and aesthetically to the outside eye.
Right.
But Adam, you own an old car.
Yes.
I own an old car. You own an old car.
Mm-hmm.
You know that every single thing, like that one random piece of windshield trim, the cover that covers
even the little detail, like the rare steering wheel, the rare flip-up light covers in the front. You know,
no, but I'm saying
all the Tom's parts.
But I'm saying all of the rare parts aside, even on an old car, just to make it look like a normal functioning car, the random trim piece, the random cap, the random weather strip.
It took the same amount of work to make that car look new
like that.
as it made.
It arguably took more work. It arguably
modified.
took more work for the old car.
Hell yeah!
And it's like the BMW has a bunch of rare parts on it as well.
Yeah,
like
dude,
we can't
it's
forget
so
about
well
that.
put together.
Like, it has so much top secret
By the way,
stuff on in the engine bay, right?
I'm not even gonna vote. Like I can't.
No, we can't vote.
If somebody gave me the keys to both of these cars and said you get to pick one for free,
you're walking. You're walking.
Right?
I'm letting them pick. I'm letting them pick. I actually don't know.
I think this is my favorite battle so far.
Because that is one of the nicest.
This one's gonna be a nail biter. This one's gonna be tough.
That is one of the nicest A86s I've seen
ever,
and that is one of,
easily,
if not the nicest F80, F82.
And it's so refreshing to see an 86 without the freaking initial D livery.
Without the tofu.
But I'm saying those are both the nicest example of two cars that I really like, so I literally can't.
I hope this comes down to like one vote difference.
Yet again, this is going to be whoever wins this is probably going to make it really
Hell
far.
yeah.
I think whoever wins this is probably going to win it.
That confident,
That's honestly not the farthest off prediction.
That's not a unfair prediction.
We have the winner of TVGs potentially in this matchup.
Go to the next one because it's making me sad that one of them has to go home.
I don't know who's going to.
Next.
Hey everybody, this is Brandon Innit here with my 2009 Nissan 370Z.
Mortal Kombat!
Car that is a full carbon fiber body. I want to say thank you for everyone who voted for me to get into the top 16. That's a blessing. Say thank you to all the other competitors that are in the competition. And good luck to those that are going forward. You can continue to vote for me in the top 16 at the Tuner Battlegrounds 12 website. The next voting starts on March 3rd through the 9th. So I look forward to anyone who wants to vote for me. Please find my profile on the Tuner Battlegrounds website. And again, thanks for everyone for choosing my car to get this far. And good luck to everybody.
This is Jeff Siegert, and here's a quick look at my entry for Tuner Battlegrounds 12. This is a 2007 Nissan 350Z.
Oh, 350.
There's a lot going on with this car, both inside and out, but its most notable feature is, of course, the bodywork. It has a wild 30-piece custom wide-body kit that I designed and hand-built over the course of the last 5 years. The design of the kit was heavily inspired by Japanese samurai armor and mecha robot aesthetics. There are so many details to the car, it's really something that has to be seen in person to really grasp it all. It's currently the only Z of its kind in the entire world, which is why I believe it deserves a showcase at SEMA. I hope you'll consider voting for my Z, and thank you for checking it out.
That is crazy. If that was painted already,
if that bodywork
easy
was,
favorite.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Both of these have whack fitment.
Yes.
Both of them have whack fitment.
Both of them look semi-complete.
I mean,
one's aired out, so it's hard to tell what the fitment is.
Yeah. It is hard to tell. This is fair. But again, the amount of work it takes to do a full exposed carbon body and the carbon interior versus the work it takes to make how many, like 380,000 piece.
I like that it's Z versus Z, and it's going to be a lot of the same generation. Like, this doesn't get divided by the generational gap.
Do you guys like 350
like,
or 370Zs better, just in general?
I like 370s better.
Looks 370.
350. 350 is a better.
I like 370. I like the look of 370.
A Slam 370 looks very good.
Yeah.
The 370 looks too snubby on the front.
The 350 taillights just make me angry.
Yeah. I don't really.
I don't know what it is. Every time I see them, I'm like,
I like the front end of the 350, but the rear end of the 370.
On Jeff's car though.
When Jeff's is painted, really that is going to be
look
one of the craziest kits ever made.
Even just
the fact that he designed it himself, like, holy shit, dude.
Jeff, if you're in the chat, let us know if you have.
He did such a good job. He did such a good job making it just flow and look like.
Excuse me, Yusuf, I was talking. If you have any ideas of what color you want to make it, let us know, because I'd be interested to know what the
also
vibe
Photoshop
is.
it.
Iridescent wrap.
You could have photoshopped a color just to show us, and I've been pretty happy about it.
Yeah, no, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna go with a 370 though. A full carbon.
That is crazy.
I'm gonna go with the 370 because of the fact that it's complete.
I know. I'm so sad
that's why
it's not done. If that was finished,
if that was finished,
easily be my favorite in this competition.
It's kind of hard. Yeah, because imagine like you do win and something goes wrong and it's not ready for SEMA. Imagine taking like a primered car to SEMA.
Yeah, it's hard not to have a complete car in the competition, especially when you see the competition you're against. Get that thing wrapped immediately and send new photos.
Yeah,
or paint it.
But I think.
Yeah, I mean, if he updates his profile, maybe that'll.
Right.
You
We
know.
got time.
I think the 370 though, because of the fact that it's finished. If not, that would be another nail biter.
Okay, what would you rather be seen in, and what would you rather drive? Both.
The 370, because of the fact that it looks less obnoxious and childish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
350 is a bit much for my personal taste.
You could,
I would
in
like
theory,
to look at it. I wouldn't like to be in it.
The 370, you could in theory go to a wedding, daily driver operations, and a funeral, and nobody would say, "Who is this degenerate?"
Yeah, yeah. You show up at
Yeah,
show up to a wedding.
The 350 is like.
In the 350.
Yeah, but
like
imagine you're
showing
just
out
doing
here.
like, you're going to like a coffee shop. You're going to like any coffee shop in it. You just look like an idiot in the 350. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, did the 350 did it have any engine mods to it? He didn't show anything off, right? It's just all bodywork, right?
That's a good point.
Because the 370.
We can check
Take
his
a look.
profile.
Yeah, I'm going to look right now.
If you go to a car show in the 350, you are the coolest mother effer in the world.
Or
But you're saying for like daily use.
But
that
if
you
you're
wouldn't
just
wanna-
like using your car as a car that
it's
you
nice.
also want to go to a car
It's
show.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Got a GTX 35.
I don't know,
82.
man.
Oh, damn.
I feel like
For a
I
350.
would be stunned in the 350.
Makes 500 horsepower.
Damn.
Hell yeah, brother.
So
I'd
I
rather
mean,
drive that.
The horsepower matches a body kit.
Yeah.
This is fair play.
And like I like the design language, like modeling it after mech suits and Japanese samurai armor, and like hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And
hard
Gundam-
angles
Gundam
and
vehicle.
vents.
Or whatever is the perfect amount of power in a 350.
Yeah. 500 horsepower.
This is another tough one. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot choose again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick. I couldn't even tell you where that.
I'm
one's
slowly
going.
leaning towards the 370 only because it's finished. But if both were finished, that
I
would
know.
be an insanely.
I
tough.
want the 350 to go on so I can see it get finished before it's time for like the final battles, if that's even physically possible.
That'd
As
be
someone
cool.
whose car is in paint right now, time frames don't exist.
No.
That's like
Not
a
a real
Disney
thing.
movie ending right there. Like he just gets the paint done, puts it up last round, wins by 1 vote.
Oh my god.
Why are all these pairings so tough?
I know they're crazy.
That was a good one.
It's all based on votes.
350, 370.
No, that was a really good one, but it's still so tough to vote.
Yeah.
All right, give me the next one. Let's see who's up.
Hi everyone, my name is Enrique. Behind me is my 2007 BMW 3 Series wagon. Please
Another
vote for
Beamer.
me on tunerbattlegrounds.com.
Bourbon Hood.
Aside for the M3 body conversion, it's on Volk T37 SLs,
All right.
Hell yeah.
Crazy fitment.
M3
Julia.
brakes, and M3 suspension. For the interior, I have power and heated Recaro Sportster CS seats, Android
like that
radio,
navigation.
M3 steering wheel, serial 999 shifter with a carbon fiber shift knob and Alcantara trim. It's been painted a BMW Space Gray Metallic. What makes this car stand out is what's hiding under this carbon hood.
I love
This has
the
a
sound effect.
V8 out of a Maserati Gran Turismo paired to a Nissan CD09 6-speed manual transmission, custom exhaust system with ECU Masters, EMU Black, in tandem with the BMW DME, and it retains all OEM functions. It's a super clean,
No
plus
way.
build that I hope gets the recognition it deserves.
My name is Christy Moyer, and I have a 2006 Mitsubishi Evo 9. Please vote for me
on tunerbattlegrounds.com.
My wrap is Celestial Unicorn by Isotech. I'm on K-Sport AirTech Deluxe Air Suspension, Scion carbon fiber hood, APR carbon fiber wing, APR
Wing goes hard.
Diffuser. Works VS Gold wheels.
Wheels
I'm on
too.
an 85
Wheels go hard.
That engine bay is next level.
That's a pretty engine bay.
And modifier.
I do like the valve cover and like the strut bar, everything like coated.
This is well done.
I have a Turbo XS exhaust. I have Ride Strata 3 low max.
Oh, I love those seats.
Rails. Ride shift boot. Please don't.
I mean,
that's tough.
Okay.
That's tough.
I have an opinion here.
Evo 8s or 6?
Surprise, surprise.
No.
But fuck
Not that question.
Oh.
It's 6. Not that question. I am going to put my support towards the Evo because of one fact.
The fitment
No.
on the Beamer?
Yeah, no, that too. And he had a plastic thing hang off. That aside, he called it an M3.
Oh. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's M3 body converted, which is cool, but
You
it's
still
not an
can't
M3.
do that.
Yeah, don't call it an M3. Although, did he write that, or did we write that? Because that might not be us.
That's like what he submitted.
Yeah, nah.
Ooh, minus 10 cool points. Sorry, bro.
I don't know.
No, don't ever call your car something it isn't.
I would call it an M3 with a freaking like a Ferrari.
It's even
No,
less
but
of an
it's
M3.
If you're okay, there's if you did if you put the whatever the S54 or whatever these have the S58 the V8 BMW
yeah.
If he did the entire conversion to an M3, he could call it an M3 converted wagon
Or M3 clone.
M3 clone, M3 converted wagon. But not only it doesn't have the M3 motor, it's not an M3.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff either. I'm big, not a fan. People who call their Rally Arts Evos because they put like Evo body kits on them. No,
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not.
They just get that changed.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm on the Team Evo.
The BMW, if it had like a little more going on the outside, I could see it being like super duper popular.
Bad.
But the fitment is rough, dude. You can't put that kind of Ferrari engine in.
By the way, that is worse than stock fitment.
Is it raised
really bad.
to hold up the Ferrari engine? Or the Maserati engine? The engine swap is badass. And to have your cluster and everything working properly, like
everything apparently works
absolutely. The amount of workmanship quality that you put into this car undoubtedly
What
has
if he
off
did
to
it
you.
himself? Did he swap that in himself and make it work? Because that's insane.
I'm going to be honest. I just like the Evo better.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Evos, so this is an easy pick for me personally.
Yeah.
What would you rather drive?
But I hate the wrap, so it's
M3.
really hard.
M3 clone.
I love how you call it M3.
I would rather drive the BMW, but from a competition perspective, it's very cool. It's very original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I want to drive it to see how it drives.
Naming
with that weird engine.
His weird naming conventions aside, it's just kind of, I'm not necessarily going to say basic, but it's very plain looking.
I think
it's very original.
I think it's meant to be kind of like a sleeper.
Yeah, I kind of get the
It is, but for example, John, who won the TBG last year with the V12 STI, his car on the outside, you would still consider that a sleeper.
Yeah.
You would still consider that a sleeper, even with a twin turbo V12 in it.
Yeah.
But you would still consider a quote unquote sleeper, but it's still aesthetically so perfectly
like
done.
Pleasing and modified, yeah.
I like that he painted it. That's
so
one thing.
He was in last year. I think he made it top. I don't know.
Oh, with the same car?
No, so he had the swap on an RX-8, a Mazda RX-8.
Wait, the same engine swap?
Yeah.
So he's just transplanting this Maserati V8 into whatever he
And then
can.
telling his
I mean,
cars
I
are shells.
respect it.
Yeah.
So it's
hey,
interesting.
you
It's
figure
switched
out
up,
something
but
that works.
That's a tough one. That's the first one where I wouldn't drive either car.
Wait, really?
If you think I'll ever drive something with an iridescent wrap, you are out of your fucking mind.
As soon as I saw the color, I thought.
But you're not driving
Not in a million
the
years.
Beamer?
If you rip that wrap off and paint it, I love Evos so much.
It's so cool.
All my cousins in Trinidad had like classic Evos and classic STIs, and I always loved the Evos more.
Yeah,
So that's like
Evos definitely.
That's my go-to.
They have a
The
better
Trini
look.
car culture is crazy.
They have
Completely
the real
off topic.
need for speed, and also don't give a shit. about it.
Barbados.
Every one of their,
Has
like
a-
from the islands, every one of their builds are so well. Anytime you see them on Instagram, they're so OEM plus and done so perfectly, and they
Right.
all have 880 wheel horsepower.
Or you'll
horsepower,
you'll see the
It's
cars
crazy.
that are done completely perfectly, and then you'll see a car that's like ratcheted together by some guy in his backyard, and it's like
And they're both
and
on
it
the same
rips.
track.
Yeah, and
It's crazy.
sick.
Their Trini's just got like real into drifting over the past few years, and it is blowing up over there. There's a Jay-Z swapped S13. I'm like, hell yeah, that's my guy.
That's, but yeah, like just the islands car culture is
the best.
insane.
My favorite ever. Yeah, that's a tough battle. You're gonna have the sleeper crowd versus the very modified, visually appealing crowd. And
From a like car show judge perspective, I would pick the Evo.
For sure.
Evo for sure.
From like a blow people's mind perspective, that BMW with its hood up is like,
because the BMW is like,
crap.
whoa, that's crazy. But I feel like aesthetically, it takes 15 minutes to lower coilovers, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for the photo.
If the BMW had like
my
a
assumption
livery.
is the Ferrari or Maserati engine, the oil pan is so low that he had to raise the front.
But I'm saying if you're gonna submit it to be in SEMA, like
yeah,
lower them down, get your photo, lift it back up, call it a day. This is a very tough one.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to watch.
I like the Evo though.
More on that next week because we're gonna find out who goes on.
We gonna find out.
Yeah, good time to mention next week. We're gonna see who won every single one of these battles and put them up against each other yet again.
This is gonna be a sad one here.
This is my Lexus.
Yeah.
SC400. Please vote me at tunerbattleground.com.
Sick music choice.
It's only Monday.
It says Ferrari V8 swapped M3 on the side. I think we forgot to change the text.
Oh, the shaved bay.
A beauty.
I love my Stroll one.
This is the sickest SC400 I think I've ever seen.
I think this is an M3, Adam.
This is
our last battle, by the way.
Oh man, I feel so bad for whoever's against this.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but
I know who's against it, and it's not gonna make me very happy.
no. Hopefully this doesn't ruin friendships.
This one's gonna win.
Jeez.
I don't even need to see the other car to just know that.
My name's Huy Nguyen. This is my
Oh no, not Harry! No!
Against today's newer builds. Do that by voting for me at tunerbattlegrounds.com.
They both have Tokyo Drift music. I love it.
They're filmed in the same shop.
Yeah, they're like from the same club.
Dude, this is a battle of the homies and teammates.
Yeah.
Team emotion is so good.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, loser has to take
now.
a shot out of these two guys. you guys are at the same shop.
Loser has to sell their car.
Yeah.
To me.
Oh man.
So sick.
Why do these two have to go up against each other, bro?
I know.
These are two of the best cars in the competition. We're gonna
Bourbon
eliminate
headliner,
one.
man. Come on.
That hurts. That hurts deep down.
Man.
Bro,
Okay. If
I
you
hope
drove,
this doesn't ruin friendships.
I hate that these are against each other.
I know.
I could put either one of these against a handful of cars and guarantee a win for either one of these guys.
Okay,
These are two of the best.
if you drove that Prelude, any era pre-2010, you were him.
Yeah.
You were that guy. You
100%.
were him. You were pulling into the shows, and everybody was like,
Damn.
that guy.
All the models flocked around your car.
Yeah. That thing is so... it's so executed. The execution is so nice. But I love that
Literally
Lexus
perfect.
at the same time, and it also has perfect execution. So this is such a tough one.
The Lexus is my favorite car in this competition, I think.
Yeah.
Hard to say, but it's up there for me.
I also want to preface, they're both such... We talked to both of them on the podcast.
They're
in
both
previous
awesome.
Episodes. They're both such 10 out of 10 people to talk to, and
awesome
we're so,
dudes.
like, just nice. Like...
Dude, the Civic has IS300 taillights, and I'm torn because that one has IS300 parts on it, but then the SC is also an SC.
Also, you said Prelude, it's a Civic.
Sorry, my bad. The amount of work done to the Civic outweighs the SC, in my opinion. Just the amount of workmanship.
Depends.
To do the rear end swap and everything, it's kind of...
Rear end swap, all the paint.
Bro, I've seen this car before, and I still thought it was a Prelude. I'm also an idiot.
It's tough. I think
I just like rear wheel drive and JC's more.
All right, what would you rather drive?
The Lexus, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
I would
Not
rather
even
the
close.
Lexus. 15 years ago, I would rather the Civic.
Doesn't he make some like
15 years
bonkers
ago, I
horsepower?
still would have chosen the Lexus.
I wouldn't.
Really?
That Civic, just think about the
Yeah,
era and
15
the
years
style
ago,
of it. That
20 years
Civic
ago,
was crazy.
Civic for me.
But the issue is, obviously, they're different generations in terms of the build that's done to them. But the issue is they're both done to such a high degree of build quality that's why it's hard to choose, in my
Do
opinion.
you guys remember how much horsepower the Lexus makes? Because I do.
I forgot.
Remember? 900 horsepower.
Holy.
I'll drive that any day and probably crash it.
The Civic is probably still around like the 200s, 250s maybe.
Let's find out. I think I can find this information out real
Sinister
quick.
said, "Oh, who do I pick? Family or friend? They're both teammates."
You're right.
It's so sad.
Oh man,
Guys,
that's hurting.
regardless of who gets picked,
We love you both.
Regardless of who gets picked, please, the other one apply again next year. Like, please, we want you both to do good.
It kills me that one of these has to go after this round. That's so unjust. But that's just the way the seeds ended up. That's the amount of votes places you into your seed category, and we can't control any of that. I would love to choose the matchups myself. Trust me.
Regardless of who wins, though, please, please, please apply next year.
Yeah. What's funny is, regardless of who wins, you're getting a feature because you already made it on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, but SEMA.
But SEMA's the big prize.
SEMA's the big one.
Who's going to make it to
And
SEMA?
you're not guaranteed a cover unless you're at the SEMA thing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair. You are competing for a cover.
Depends what NOS jet is in it. I love that response to how much power it makes.
Emotional damage.
Emotional.
Oh, man. That's tough. Well, here you have it. There's our top 16 and the respective battles.
Go to tunerbattlegrounds.com and vote for your favorite. So you can vote once a day, which is exciting. And yeah, I don't know. It's a scary time.
I'm a believer that Battle 5 is the hardest one to fight between Battle 5 and Battle 8.
I think a whole bunch of them are insane.
I think those are the two, like, genuinely
Let me see
the
what
hardest
5
ones.
is. I have to do some scrolling. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Again, guys, huge shout out to Liqui Moly for sponsoring Tuner Battlegrounds 12. 4th year in a row of them sponsoring it. They've been an amazing partner, and they make amazing products, so make sure to use their fluids and car juices in your car.
Yes. Ew, car
What
juices.
is happening?
And big shout out to everybody on the net voting. What the hell is happening? Is it cake?
What?
Is this Tuner Battlegrounds' birthday?
Whose birthday is it?
I mean, can we eat this? I
There's
haven't
just
had
no
any
context.
food
We
today,
just got
but
a
I'll eat
cake
this
and that's
birthday
it.
cake.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're out there and you've been voting and supporting your friends, family, homies, teammates, or just strangers on the internet throughout the competition, we really appreciate you. It's you guys that choose. At the end of the day, we don't get to choose.
Unfortunately,
you
not.
guys are picking who comes to SEMA. You guys are picking who gets the cover.
Yep.
And you guys are picking who moves on in each of these battles. So, yeah. Shout out to you guys, the real MVPs.
And yeah, we will see you guys next week. We will be discussing the next top cars, and we will be going from there.
All right, so I think we got a special announcement that we're putting it out. All right. Well,
This
you
is
guys
news to me.
We got a birthday in the office.
Another one?
Yeah, I know. Last week was Julia's.
And then we have one next week. So not this week, but ironically, we have a cake this week in between two birthdays.
All right, where's he at?
Yeah, he's probably not gonna want to.
Okay, so when we cut the
camera
cameras, we're gonna eat some birthday cake.
We're gonna eat some cake.
Everyone say happy birthday in the chat.
Yeah, happy birthday to Tim, the PASMAG CEO. That's who it is, right?
Yes.
I'm not just losing my mind.
Yes,
okay.
that's who our CEO
Okay,
is.
sick. No, I mean whose birthday.
I know.
We appreciate you guys again. See you guys next week, same time, same place.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, man.